Well, hello there, chums. It is I, Captain Steve, and EXO, and we're at the Damach Smash hub, and we're on an extreme toxic planet. And you can see there my toxic protection needs topping up, so let's do that quickly. Let's chuck some ammonia in there. But take a look at this wonderful place. Here, let's go into camera mode, and then you can get the actual coordinates in the bottom corner. And look at this. This is amazing, this planet. It's got lovely, like, little swampy type ponds and stuff. It looks just like Dagobah. It's really quite cool. I've got albion pearls growing inside each of these two turtles that I've got going on here. I've got this little cabin at the back there that's full of like electricity for the actual base and powers it all. That's a little power station. There is some additional sort of like beachside solar panels down here. I couldn't find any electromagnetic hotspot around here, but look at the mountains, chums. Look at that. Look how deep down I am. It's amazing. This is the aesthetics on this planet. I don't think I've seen a planet as good as this for the aesthetics. And the flying creatures, there's multiple types of flying fauna. So if I go into my discoveries, here we go. So here we are. A lot of them are actual flying creatures. We've got the squids, which are common on pretty much every planet, which yeah, I haven't named that yet, I don't believe. No. And then we've got this one, Scottish Rod. A-class Scottish Rod, because yeah, why not? I like his little finials down the side, almost looks like seaweed strapped onto him. And then we've got this chap, which yeah, that actually is in the water. Yeah, you might not want to go swimming with that thing swimming around. And then we've got this, the acid flapper. Freaking awesome bird. That's the ones that we can see right above this pond right now. And then we've got this little guy here, Mollyman Bird, because yeah, he digs underground and nests. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Then we've got Sonic the Hedgebird, because he makes ultrasonic noises, and he does look a little bit like a hedgehog crossed like a bat. He's pretty darn sweet. Then we've got this guy. He's got 9 additional senses, so he's just called 999. Yeah. And then there's some other creatures that I haven't found yet. So there's an underground creature and an underwater creature that I've yet to spot, chums. But yeah, it's a fantastic planet. I've called it the Sentinel Damach Smashing sort of planet. Yeah. So the reason for this planet, well, let me scan it. Let me show you. Right. The weather, caustic floods, and the storms happen all the time. Resources are sparse, so you're not going to come here for resources, really, chums. I mean, there are storm crystals, so if you do want to harvest storm crystals, perfect for that. But this is for sentinel hunting. The sentinels are malicious, so they will come to you. You don't have to go looking for them. Trust me, they will find you, and they will try to kill you. And they come in many numbers. They are freaking relentless. Yep, great fun killing them. And yet, so here you can get all the podium you need for all your X-class modules. So I'm going to say that the resources are pretty good here, chums, I would say. Yep. And I've also, you see that orange beacon over there? There is a crashed fighter ship over there, chums, and I'll put up some screenshots at the end of that crashed fighter, so stick around for that. It's a long needle nose that sort of has Tron-type lights on it. It's quite cool, but it's only like a C or B class. It's not a high class for me, chums. Don't know whether that'd be the same for everyone. But yeah, the storms are now kicking in. Pretty nice, but you can upgrade the ships. Check out that. Check out the lightning. And sometimes you get tornadoes here as well, chums, that pick you up and throw you around. It's beautiful but dangerous, this planet. And this planet is amazing for photography. It really is. It's a beautiful planet when the storms hit, and it's a beautiful planet when the storms have surpassed. I just love this place. And I just had to put a couple of bases here. So this is just one of 2 of my bases. So I'll fly on up to the other base and show you that one. But I'm loving these little hobbit houses. So there's one over here. There's another one over here. I've actually called this area like Yoda's turtle pond, because it's so apt, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. The storm is sort of subsiding a bit now, chums. And look at how beautiful it is. I mean, yes, this planet is dangerous. Yes, it's fraught with frickin' sentinels. But it's amazingly beautiful, chums, and I love it. I love this planet, and it's going to score relatively low because of some of the things, but yeah, you've got to come here. It's freaking beautiful. It's awesome. Right, anyway, I'll see you at the next landing at my other base. And you can see there the mountain ranges. I'm right at the very top, at the peaks. I mean, not at the very top. I mean, there's another mile to go that way. But trust me, I am extremely high up right now, chums. And the first thing I want to show you is like the view So let's just leg it across here. So I have got a landing pad there. But if you run across here, I've got this little seating lounge here. So you can just take a pew on here and you can just watch the storms roll in and out through these windows. It's freaking ace. Or if you don't want to sit, yeah, you can stand in one of these like pods that just overlooks the vast chasm. It's just like staring into the abyss. It really is. It's really cool. Anyway, so that's the viewing platform, which is fantastic. And if I leg it down here, we've got ourselves a landing pad. And then I've melded my base onto a outpost. So one of these minor settlements. So you go through here. In here you've got some gravitino balls growing upstairs. You've got a load of carbon here. But if you head through this door, it takes you into a prefab. You know, this is one of the structures that's already on the planet. You've got a multi-tool over here in the cabinet, which isn't really worth a sniff. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, you can upgrade this now, so you could make this pretty swanky if that's your thing. I mean, it's yellow and blue. It's my colours. But, yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. And we've got a base terminus there to teleport around. And you've got like there is an NPC that takes a bit of a wander. I think he's gone wandering into my base or something. Oh no, there he is. He's sitting over here. But he'll give you a mission. Yeah, so he'll give you a mission to do if you want a mission. But yeah, pretty cool. And then out this way, I've just got another landing pad, which was already here. You know, it's pretty much what it is. But over there, I've also got my exocraft, an exomech. Because this is an extreme weather storm planet and also covered with sentinels that want to shoot the crap out of you, you can just get in your exomech. And then you're not got to worry about the storms or the sentinels. You can just explore to your heart's content. And trust me, you're going to want to explore this planet. The terrain is mental. It's just a beautiful, beautiful planet. Photography-wise, you're going to have a field day here, chums. It's great. I love this place. Yeah, so anyway, let's go into camera mode. Let's put the actual scores on the screen. And also, you're going to get the code down at the bottom there. Now, chums, although this isn't scoring relatively high numbers, I think this is a brilliant place. And I've also found a giant archive on this planet as well, which I'll fly there in a second, so I can actually give those that are not on PS4 the coordinates. And I'd also show, well, I'm going to show the ship coordinates in the screenshots at the end. But trust me, give this place a look. You'll be glad you did. Coming here on PS4, where the orange beacon is where the crashed ship is. So let's just touch down, and I'll give you the actual coordinates for those not on PS4. You can see them on my screen right there on the left-hand panel. It's minus 69.05 and minus 129.21. So that's where you want to come if you want to get this nice needle nose fighter. And yet, so this is a crash ship. Come here with a couple of repair kits and you could be taking off on this very quickly. But I would say turn off your multiplayer just in case somebody else gets here before you do. There you go, here comes the Sentinels. They're scanning me, and yeah, I've triggered them. They're pretty upset with me, chums. But yeah, you can see there it's a C-class 17+3. The Deadly Prophecy CY6. Okay, right, I'm going to head on over to the archives as the last point of call. Let's get out of here. Just before I take off, let's make sure I've definitely got a picture of that crashed ship. Yep, we've got that. Let's put the Sentinel in the picture. There we go. Awesome. I might just get a quick photo of that, and then I'll be off. So here is the actual archive. Let's land at this archive. It's quite an impressive structure, this one. And when you place it on a planet like this, it really has presence. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. With all these tree trunks and things like that around it, it just begs to be explored, doesn't it? What a beautiful, beautiful world this actually is. See all the planets coming through the clouds there. For me, this is like Dagobah times 100. It's awesome. I really do love it here, chums. If you haven't gathered, yeah. So yeah. It's a great planet. And yet, if you are after Pogium for your X-Class modules, it's definitely a good place to come. So that's why it's scored a little bit better on the old resources. Also, it's covered in those Gravitino balls. So if you do need to grab Gravitino balls, it's a good place to come and grab those. So yeah, there we are, chums. That's my overview of this beautiful, beautiful planet. Oh, you're going to want the coordinates for this archive, aren't you? If you're not on PS4 and you don't see the red beacon, if you want to find your way here, there's the coordinates there. It's minus 2.46 and then minus 76.06. Okie doke. So that's pretty much that then, chums. I'm going to end off now. So thank you very much for watching. Let's jump out of the ship. And I'll give you a wave goodbye in this toxic, caustic, flooded type planet. It's it's evil, but it's awesome. Anyway, you guys have been fantastic, and I'll see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye, 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 bye. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like what you see, please hit a like or a subscribe. And yeah, or you can support my channel through Patreon. Here are all my Patreon backers. Thanking you, Patreon. And I also have YouTube membership. If you want to sign over to YouTube membership, check out my video links in my video description. I also have merch. Grab yourself a fine and dandy pair of socks, a mug or a t-shirt over my merch store. Or I also have Atlas cards that I sometimes have on my eBay store. Check out my video description. So that is the end. Thank you for watching, and please hit a join or a subscribe, or just hit one of these tiles on this screen you see here now. Stay with Captain Steve a bit longer.